Hi there, and welcome to my compost heap. Favorite spot at the moment. Mrs. Cat is having a playful day too. The sun is shining for the next 5 minutes. Yeah, she's happy. But there is heavy rain clouds on the way, so I will have to hurry up. Can't play too long with her. I'm filling compost into the buckets for the potatoes, and you can tell it's rough compost. So all the soft plant parts broke down during winter, but the more the stems of tomato plants and what do we have here? That's Jerusalem artichoke. There's tomato plants. Those didn't break down during winter, but they are quite soft, so it's no problem to break through them with a spade and just fill up the buckets. The potatoes won't mind, and the rougher parts from the compost will continue to break down over the course of the summer. So it's like after composting, and for potatoes or flowers or pepper plants or tomato plants, it's no problem to just grow around the rougher parts in the compost with their roots. They will navigate through them, and no issue using this, no need to sift for those. I wouldn't grow carrots in there, but for many other plants it's just fine. And all I do, here we get a planted little potato plant. All I do is to make a hole in the compost and get one of the potato containers. Their little paper pots are breaking down badly, so I have to be a little careful to not break apart everything. And that's another reason why I love to use these milk containers. You can just open them and grab out the plant. So that's the roots. No potatoes forming on these ones. And I will just take the root clump and place it in here and fill up around it, and then we get the long stem, and I want this to be under the surface, so I'm going to bend it, and then I'm filling up around it and just leave the top leaves sticking out. Don't press too hard on it, you don't want to break the stem under it. I will just fill a little more soil here and then water everything in. So that's how I'm planting them. The tip of the plant won't always be in the center, but the roots will find their way, and it's no problem. I'm not bothered by off-centered plants, so it's mostly for the gardener who likes to have everything in order, but planting them off-center isn't a problem for the plant itself. The tubers will find their way. Otherwise, yeah, we had a rainy week, so I was sowing carrots over there. That's perfect. Rainy weather, you don't have to watch the carrot bed and go watering all the time. As long as the soil is damp, they're going to be fine. And the garlic bed is growing nicely. The walking onions over here have quite a lot of brown tips. That's frostbite on walking onions. Yes, it can happen. We had bare frosts during winter and some of them were poking up already. So -20 bare frost can harm walking onions. They are super hardy, but and they will survive it, but it does damage the plants a little bit. So that's leftovers from brutal winter frosts. The strawberry bed, it is sending runners into the garden and onto my path, and the bed itself is overrun by couch grass, so that means it's time to replant the strawberry plants next autumn. So I'm going to do that. Might change up the setup from the garden a little bit. And over there we got the beetroot, the replanted beetroot for seeds. They're doing fine. They're looking a bit tired, but that's just because they have to make more and new roots in their new spot, because they were stored in a bucket in the root cellar during winter, and when replanting you're automatically damaging some of the fine roots. So even though it's just like 7 degrees out here and rainy, not much sun, they're looking a little tired. The rhubarb is finally growing. Was hardly visible last week. Now it's 2 days of warm weather were enough to let it shoot. So we'll have rhubarb soon. And another exciting thing, one of my gooseberry seedlings, this one is 3 years old, it's making flowers for the first time. So I will finally be able to see what kind of fruit it makes. I'm expecting really good fruit on this one, because the stems have quite evil thorns, a lot of them, fine ones and big ones, and the evil plants have a tendency to have really good fruit, so I'm excited for those ones. And otherwise there's not much to see in the berry hedge, except some random red currants are making flowers already. So There's a whole lot of planting and weeding going on right now, so every second it's not raining and I have the time, I'm out in the garden, and right now it's potato day. So thank you for watching, happy gardening, and I'll continue to get my hands dirty. Bye!